Welcome back to Friends with Benefits, the only car club where we bring you all the automotive tea while pretending we're not just here for the snacks. Today's lineup is hotter than a tailpipe on a July afternoon. We've got international tariff drama worthy of its own soap opera, federal safety updates that might finally save us from TikTok drivers, and a car collection so neglected it's basically the automotive version of an abandoned blockbuster. Oh, and Jaguar's got a new design philosophy that might divide more opinions than pineapple on pizza. Stick around, because if we're suffering through this, you might as well too. Automated emergency braking, AEB, is about to become the new norm, and it's all thanks to federal regulators who've decided we can't be trusted behind the wheel. Starting in 2025, all new vehicles sold in the US will be required to include AEB as standard equipment. This is a big win for safety advocates and insurance companies, and a not-so-gentle nudge for manufacturers still living in the analog age. So what exactly does AEB do? In simple terms, it uses sensors to detect obstacles ahead and applies the brakes if the driver doesn't react in time. The system can prevent rear-end collisions and even mitigate crash severity at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. It's like having a co-pilot who doesn't yell, "Watch out," but instead quietly saves your life. That said, early versions of AEB systems have had their quirks, occasionally slamming on the brakes for shadows or plastic bags. Hopefully newer iterations are smarter than that. Critics argue this is another layer of technology making drivers lazier. After all, if your car can stop for you, what's next? Letting it drive itself. Oh wait, we're already doing that. Still, there's no denying the potential for fewer accidents and lower insurance claims. Plus, for those of us prone to distraction, looking at you, phone checkers, this is one feature that might just save your bacon. The real question is how this will affect vehicle pricing. Safety tech doesn't come cheap, and automakers will likely pass the cost onto consumers. But when the alternative is a trip to the hospital or a totaled car, most drivers will probably be willing to fork over the extra cash. Bottom line, AEB isn't just about technology. It's about changing how we think about safety on the road. Imagine owning a car collection so massive and rare that it makes billionaires jealous. Now imagine letting that collection rot in obscurity. Welcome to the tragic reality of the Sultan of Brunei's once legendary automotive stash. With over 7,000 cars, including one-offs and hyper-rare models, this collection was the stuff of dreams. Today, it's more like a hoarder's nightmare. The collection includes iconic names like Ferrari, Rolls-Royce, and Aston Martin, many of which were customized specifically for the Sultan. We're talking solid gold trim, bespoke interiors, and performance upgrades that make Batmobiles look basic. Unfortunately, rumors suggest that many of these cars are now gathering dust in poorly maintained warehouses. It's as if someone took the Louvre and turned it into a storage closet. So how did it get to this point? The Sultan reportedly lost interest in his collection over the years, focusing instead on other ventures. Add in a lack of maintenance and the tropical climate of Brunei, and you've got a recipe for automotive disaster. Rare cars are delicate machines, and without proper care, even the most beautiful rides can turn into rust buckets. For car enthusiasts, this is nothing short of a tragedy. The Sultan's collection could have been a museum, an inspiration to millions of gearheads worldwide. Instead, it's a cautionary tale about neglect and excess. If there is a silver lining, it's the hope that someone will step in to restore and preserve these treasures before it's too late. Fingers crossed, because the car gods deserve better. Lucid Motors is back in the spotlight, teasing some big announcements that could shape its future in the ever-competitive EV market. The company, known for its luxurious Air sedans, is reportedly gearing up to unveil new models and advancements. But with Tesla, Rivian, and even legacy automakers crowding the space, Lucid needs more than hype to stay relevant. So what's in the pipeline? Insiders suggest Lucid might expand its lineup with a more affordable EV to attract a broader audience. There's also talk of upgraded battery tech that could improve range and charging times. If true, these moves could position Lucid as a serious contender in the market, but it won't be easy. Competing against Tesla's cult-like following and Rivian's rugged charm is a tall order. Lucid's current challenge is balancing innovation with financial stability. The company has burned through cash at an alarming rate, and investors are watching closely to see if these new announcements translate to actual sales. Lucid's survival could depend on its ability to deliver on promises without alienating its luxury-focused base. What do you think Lucid's next move should be? A budget-friendly EV, improved range, or maybe something completely unexpected? Let us know in the comments. Your hot takes might just predict the future of one of the most intriguing players in the EV game. Jaguar is turning heads, and not always in a good way, with its new Type 00 concept. This futuristic design aims to redefine the brand's identity, but it's safe to say not everyone's on board. Think of it as the automotive equivalent of modern art. Some people see genius, while others see a mess. Either way, Jaguar is taking a bold step forward, and you've got to respect the hustle. The Type 00's design is sharp, edgy, and unapologetically modern. Gone are the curves and elegance of traditional Jaguars, replaced by aggressive lines and a minimalist aesthetic. Jaguar says this is the future of their brand, but fans of the classic E-Type might feel like they've been left in the dust. It's a gamble, no doubt, but one that could pay off if younger buyers are intrigued. Beyond the looks, the Type 00 is packed with cutting-edge tech. Rumors suggest the concept includes advanced EV architecture and autonomous driving capabilities. Jaguar wants to be a leader in sustainability and innovation, and this concept is their flag in the ground. Love it or hate it, the Type 00 is a statement, and statements get noticed. Of course, polarizing designs come with risks. If Jaguar alienates its loyal fan base, the brand could lose more than just a few sales. But as the auto industry evolves, sticking to tradition isn't always a winning strategy. Jaguar is betting on change, and only time will tell if the gamble pays off. Volkswagen is stepping up its game with the proactive occupant protection system, a safety suite designed to keep you in one piece when disaster strikes. The system takes safety precautions to the next level by tightening seatbelts, closing windows, and making other preemptive adjustments when it senses an imminent collision. It's like having a hyper-vigilant backseat driver who actually does something useful for once. This tech goes beyond the basics by integrating with VW's advanced sensors and AI. If the car detects rapid deceleration, erratic steering, or even nearby accidents, it activates the system to ensure maximum protection. While it won't stop your mom from screaming "brake" in the passenger seat, it will keep us safer when things get dicey. Safety-conscious drivers and their nagging family members might find this feature a game changer. But is this a genuine leap forward, or just another gimmick to justify higher price tags? Some skeptics argue that automakers are overloading cars with unnecessary tech, turning vehicles into rolling computers. Others point out that if it saves lives, the investment is worth it. Either way, VW is banking on consumers wanting the peace of mind that comes with cutting-edge safety features. What do you think? Is VW's proactive safety system a must-have, or just another flashy feature to inflate sticker prices? Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if you've ever wished your car could be just a little smarter in emergencies. Let's see where the debate takes us. It's no secret that trade agreements can get messier than a toddler with spaghetti, and the current tariff battle between the US, Mexico, and Canada is no exception. The core issue lies in rules of origin requirements, which dictate how much of a car's parts need to come from North America to qualify for tariff-free status. The US insists on a stricter interpretation of these rules, while Mexico and Canada are arguing for a more lenient approach. It's like a group project where one person insists on perfection while the others just want to pass. For automakers, this is a logistical and financial nightmare. If the US enforces its stricter rules, manufacturers might have to source more parts locally, driving up costs. And guess who ends up footing the bill? That's right, us, the car buyers. This could mean higher prices for vehicles made in or imported to North America, potentially turning your dream car into a dream for your next lifetime. Mexico and Canada are not taking this line down. They filed formal complaints under the USMCA, United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement, essentially calling out the US for playing hardball. This trade drama is now in arbitration, and the outcome could have long-lasting effects on the auto industry. Imagine a world where even your budget-friendly sedan feels like a luxury purchase. Scary, right? While governments argue, car makers are bracing for impact. Companies like GM, Ford, and Toyota are likely already calculating the potential fallout. Will the US soften its stance, or are we heading for a trade war that makes every vehicle more expensive? Stay tuned. It's not just your wallet at stake, but the future of the North American auto industry as we know it. In a shocking twist that's left the auto world buzzing, Stellantis CEO Carlos Tavares has resigned. Tavares, known for his bold strategies and knack for turning struggling brands around, was instrumental in Stellantis' rise as a global powerhouse. So why is he leaving? The official reason is vague, sparking rumors ranging from burnout to behind-the-scenes power struggles. Tavares' departure couldn't come at a more critical time. Stellantis is juggling multiple EV launches, international expansion, and intense competition. Losing a leader with Tavares' expertise is a blow, and the company now faces the daunting task of finding a replacement who can maintain momentum. No pressure, right? Some analysts speculate that internal disagreements over Stellantis' EV strategy might have played a role in his exit. Others think Tavares might have grown tired of navigating the complexities of managing 14 brands under one corporate umbrella. Whatever the reason, his departure leaves a leadership vacuum that could impact Stellantis' future. What's your take on this corporate shakeup? Was Tavares' resignation a strategic move, or does it signal deeper issues at Stellantis? Let us know in the comments, because this drama feels like it could be the plot of a Netflix docuseries, and we need your theories. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Friends with Benefits. We covered everything from tariff wars and safety tech to Lucid survival strategies and the drama at Stellantis. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Which story had you hooked, and what's your hot take? Drop a comment below. We love hearing your opinions, whether they're insightful, sarcastic, or just downright hilarious. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because we're not just a car club. We're a community of enthusiasts who take cars seriously, but not ourselves. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and keep those engines roaring. Catch you on the flip side. Friends with Benefits driving off.